Softball 360 is brought to you by ASA USA Softball, the national governing body of softball in the U.S. By Combat Sports, not all bats are created equal. By Evil Sports, the best softball on the planet is evil. evilsports.com. By bpathletics.com. For the best service and price, bpathletics.com. By softballcenter.com, the site for major softball news. And by officialgear.com, the one-stop shop for umpires and officials.
Welcome back, and time now for round 4 of the ASA Long Haul Bombers Stadium Power Tour. The points battle for the Manufacturers Cup is starting to define itself, so every swing matters. Let's turn now to Turner Field in Atlanta for the main event.
Showtime in the ATL, and Combat's Johnny McCraw is mic'd up.
755 Club, here we come.
The rules of the Stadium Power Tour are straightforward. Each slugger gets 15 swings, and each home run is worth 1 point, except the last pitch, the almighty money ball, worth 2 points and often the difference between victory and defeat. DeMarini's Chris the Crusher Larson leads off, and after a few shanks, the former champ on the Power Tour locks in, and it's show bomb time. Evil softballs are leaving downtown Atlanta, heading to the suburbs.
That's it. Attaboy. That might go to Buckhead.
Larson's DeMarini bat sends another one deep into the yard. And on the money ball, time to cash in. Upper deck into the 755 Club. Holy Hammer and Hank, 11 points and the early lead. Can Easton's Brian Wegman tighten up the contest? With his quick whip-like swing, Wags is up to the task.
There you go. That's killed.
Wags and his Easton bat are put in a good position to win once Wags is warmed up. He slams, slugs, and smacks to end his shift with 8 points. Heads up in right field as Kevin Flip Philby steps up. The hefty lefty is also a former champ and puts his mic and bat to the test. And the Southern Fried Slugfest is on. And the Braves fans show some skills. Nice catch, pal. A softball souvenir for you.
Attaboy right there.
And on the money ball, Flip has the greenbacks with 10 points. Not enough to top Larson, but mighty impressive for the Manufacturers Cup race. We've been hearing him talk and squawk. Can Combat's Johnny McCraw walk the talk? Crawdaddy lets his bat do the jaw jacket. Make that most of the time. And on the money ball, McCraw clobbers and clubs it all the way to the 755 Club. 9 points for Team Combat.
Yeah, I hit that one pretty good.
It's Bubba time. DeMarini's Bubba Brungart. One of the youngest sluggers on the tour, Bubba shows no fear at the plate. Take a look at Bubba's power stroke. His massive legs are like the pistons of a diesel train. Let's see it again. When Bubba connects, the planets collide.
Attaboy.
A solid effort by Bubs, and his DeMarini teammate Chris Larson is still the king of the softball mountain in the ATL, so far. Time for the last man standing, Easton's Scott Kirby. With his family on hand, Curbs wants to make him proud and does not mince around.
Yeah, it's gone.
Bang, zoom, deep into the yard, and it's show bomb time in Atlanta. Curbs is climbing up the charts quick, fast, and in a hurry. He's just 1 point behind Larson going into the money ball. Curbs can win it all with this pitch, and look out!
That's it.
Home run!
That's it.
A victory for Scott Kirby and 12 big points for Easton, while Greer Howard catches up with Curbs.
So insane because you were tied the money ball, you hit it right out. Did you know you were going to take it?
You know, you never know. So I was happy I did, and of course he pitched a good pitch. I got down, spun it, and it went out. So.
Well, you definitely put up a decent number for the team. a whole lot of fun. Thanks so much for being here, and congrats on the win.
All right, thanks, Rick.
And here's a look at the final standings from round 3 of the Stadium Power Tour in Atlanta. Scott Kirby escapes with the narrow 1-point victory over Chris Larson.
Talk about Hotlanta. The Bombers really added to that steamy southern night, and the plot thickens as we head toward the finals in Fort Worth, Texas on August 22nd and 23rd. Keep in mind, only 6 Bombers are going to make it, so we hope to see you there. That's all the time we have for you today for this episode of Softball 360. Make sure to stay up to date on all things softball at softball360.com, and of course, like us on Facebook. I'm your host, Carly Applin, and as I like to say, get out to the park and play.
Join us next week on Softball 360. Meet Lulu. That's right, Luis Reynaz, the shortstop with a huge story from Cuba to America and starting spot on one of the best teams in the USA. And the Stadium Power Tour heads to the Trop, round 4 at Tropicana Field. Those stories and more next week on Softball 360, presented by the ASA.